I did a thing that I didn't really want to do. Let me just shove you away.
Do you see my nose strips anywhere? Can you let me know?
I don't know where your nose strips are now. If I see them, I will let you know.
Good, good. Put them in my bag.
I don't know what one would use a nose strip for other than cleaning the pores, I guess.
Blackheads. You know those black dots on your nose? These are blackheads.
The black dots. Fury is just trying to end stream. I always have my reasons in my comments, Aether. But I think you know that already. I do. Wretched baseball animal, be gone! You will not defile this place. That is racist, sir. Do not. He's a heavy unit. This is the domain of my master, Bishop Oliver, the Duke of Tanas. You will learn that no one impugns his honor and lives to walk away. Hello, Devden. Exactly 14. There you go. What fate is this? Is it just punishment for my complicity in this evil? Yeah. He dies. We got Spear. And just because I'm all for murder, let's bully this mage. Or priest. 3 health. So we lost Jill. We still have Mist. Thank God. That mage will forever be captured at 3 health. Season clear map. Ah! Oh, my sweet, beautiful little bird, don't be frightened. Come, let us fly your way together. Stay away from me, you filthy fat man. Come quietly, you belong to me. I will not give you up. No one shall take you from me. Though the price may be my life, I will never cooperate with you. Hey, where are you, Duke Tanas? Are you in here? No. Duke Tanas. Who are you? You're Serenes. Are you unharmed? We've come to help you. Your injury, did that man do that to you? This wound must be tended to. Stay back. But, do not approach me, cursed human. Ground mercenaries have returned. Ah, Master Ike, it's good to see you well. How went the mission? Did you unearth any meaningful proof? Where's the apostle? Master Ike? I must speak with the apostle. Where is she? Apostle Sanaki is in the garden. having a pleasant conversation with Princess Alencia. I will go directly and see if she will meet with you. Please wait here. In the garden? Great. Master Ike, no! You mustn't behave so. You... Apostle. What? You, what are you doing? How dare you approach me unannounced? This is most inappropriate, and I will not... What has happened, my Lord Ike? All of it. I want to hear all of it. Now. What are you talking about? Master Ike, one must not speak to the Apostle in such discourteous fashion. 20 years ago, something happened in the Serenes Forest. Something terrible. I want to know. What? Master Ike? What happened 20 years ago? Your girlfriend sure knows how to grab attention. I don't mean it in a bad way, I know. You found one of the Huron clan, and a Serenes noble, no less. One of them still lives? But such a thing. Apostle Sanaki! Tell me. That is a very difficult problem. How to impart this tale? It would appear that no one is willing to begin this story. That being so, I will open with what is commonly known as the matter. Do you find this acceptable? And you are? He's a friend of mine, Nazir. If you know something, I would hear it. When you are done, the impossible can clarify. Agreed? It begins with the assassination of the previous Benyon Apostle. It was 20 years ago, 1 year after the declaration of the emancipation was made. The leader at the time was Apostle Misaha, who was more adored by the public than any apostle before or since. When she was assassinated, the citizenry was racked with grief. All of Benyon despaired. And then a rumor began to circulate that the assassination was the work of the Serenes Hurons. In the twinkling of an eye, the rumor spread throughout the Benyon capital. One night, shortly thereafter, it happened. The citizens grew violent. They massed at the edge of Serenes Forest, home of their supposed enemy, and set it to burn. The crowd raged on for 3 nights, and in the end, the Huron clan was lost. But their involvement was just a rumor, wasn't it? Why did they... Oh, the shame of it. Apostle, the remainder of this tale of yours. You stand as the Empress of Benyon. You're responsible for the acts of your citizens, are you not? False. The accusation was completely false. The assassination of the Apostle was not the work of the Serenes clan? That is correct. That is correct. The Huron clan possessed no fighting skills. Their tribe survived by living a life of peace and piety within their forest. Unlike other Lagoos, they never focused on developing their strength for the purposes of combat. Anyone with any knowledge of Lagoos would have known such a thing. At the very least, the citizens of Benyon would have known this. However, they had lost their leader, and in their grief, they cared little for the truth. They were merely looking for some way to vent their rage and despair. Isn't that true, Apostle? Please, Lord Nazir, your tone of voice. It's all right, Princess Alencia. He speaks the truth, be it with a sharpened tongue or no. The bird tribes of Fionesis target only Benyon ships with their piracy. The ravens of Kilvis are after the cargo, so they attack everyone with equal vigor. The Hawk clans, however, hold the Huron clan as brethren, and still remember the false accusations and their brutal murder. The Huron at Oliver's mansion, he slapped my hand away when I tried to help him. He had such hatred in his eyes. When he leapt from the window, he spoke to me. Remember the genocide, he said. 20 years has passed, but I will never forgive what you did. Such needless pain. It may sound like utter hypocrisy, but my people deeply regret the actions of that horrific night. We stole the Huron clan from this world. Every time we see the blackened forest, our grave sin comes back to haunt us. Apostle, you are honorable. The majority of the senators have done their best to banish all memory of the Serenes and that night, yet you have resisted. This is your intent, is it not? You are not like them. You are attempting to take responsibility for the actions of the people. To undo the wrongs of the past, you launched your own investigation into the Lagoon's emancipation issue. You've even gone so far as to hire the outsiders like Ike and his mercenaries to expose the problem, haven't you? Princess Alencia. Yes? I would like once more to make use of your escorts. Would you grant me this boon? Of course. That is, if Ike and his group agree, I have no objection to your proposals. Depends on what you want. The member of the Huron clan you met. I want you to find him. I want you to meet him. I want to speak with him. If that is your wish, we will do it. In any case, we let that monster Oliver slip without our grasp. We'll handle both tasks at the same time. I'm counting on you. Clear out with another 100 bits. Whoa. Chapter 7, Daybreaks. Okay. I am going to save. Naturally. We lost Jill. Let's get a rip in the chat for Jill. But tonight, I'm going to have to end here. Are you? Oh, okay, it popped up. Good. Phoenix's Hall. Is that it?
Wait, there's more. It seems that Prince Raisin was able to escape Duke Tanas's villa and make his way safely to Serenes forest. However, we have learned that Tanas's men have entered the forest in hopes of recapturing the prince. We've not a moment to waste. Please, O King of Hawks, reach out your mighty talons and strike down those wretched humans and rescue Prince Raisin. I implore you, your majesty, take wing at once.
Why is Naysala not there? Or not here?
That, His Highness must not be seen at this time. It's,
What's going on, you old buzzard? King Kilvis is the White Prince's friend, isn't he?
How do I put this? It's all very complicated.
I care not for excuses. If anything happens to Raisin, blood will be spilled.
Oh no, please, there's no cause for worry. Duke Tanas treats his works of art with a delicacy so extreme that it could be best be called abnormal. He would never let any harm befall Prince Raisin. He probably can't even bring himself to touch it. The king himself told me so. That is the only reason he accepted this proposal.
Proposal?
What I mean is, hold it. You crows set the prince up? Set up? Set up? Oh, no, well, not exactly. Please don't hurt me.
I'm going to email myself my .sav file so I don't have to restart Radiant Dawn. What? That is the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Why don't you just put it on Google Drive and then download it? So that's the truth of it, eh? Naysala treated Raisin like a piece of merchandise and sold him to a human.
No, that's not... The only one who referred to him as merchandise was Duke Tanas. We never...
It doesn't matter. Claiming ignorance does not grant you innocence. You treated Raisin like a trinket in a public market.
Oh dear.
If Raisin hadn't escaped on his own, perhaps the Crow King would have rescued him when things cooled down. Regardless, Raisin trusted in his friend and followed him into the trap, and Naysala spit on that friendship. That I cannot forgive.
Your assessment of the old bird is correct. I am a worm, nothing more. But please, I beg of you, temper your outrage. Let it cool.
You're unbelievable. What is it with you crows anyway? Everything you do is so dirty and deceptive. We will never understand your ways. Do you hear me, Grey Wings?
I hear you well, young hawk.
That's racist.
But our nation has its own issues. Please, this is not the time to yell at an old-time man. You must hurry to Prince Raisin's side. Once he is safe, you can punish me in any way you see fit. Tear me from limb if you wish. But please, go to Prince Raisin, I beg of you.
This begging is unseemly and unwanted. We would rescue Raisin regardless of this pathetic show of tears. Return to Kilvis and report these events to your cursed king. Tell him that when this is over, King Tibar and Aphonesis will be paying him a visit. Yes, Your Highness. I know he deserves it, but I still feel bad for battering the old coot. Your Majesty, what will we do now? Ulki, use your ears to pick out the sound of Raisin's wings. Then tell me the direction from which it comes. At once. Yanaf, use your ears to peer between the trees and find me a road. You got it. You got it. Sorry. Human scum. If you think you to play that night from 20 years ago, you'll get no quarter from me. You see these with Dolphin, it seems. Really? That's interesting. Is that you, Soren? You're up early. Actually, I'm always awake at this time. Really? Yes. You're the one who's up earlier than normal. I want to finish our mission today. I think my nervous energy woke me up. I understand. The last 2 days spent searching the Serenes forest for that heron must have been frustrating and fruitless. See these nuts got him, but for real. See these nuts! Straight up gave me a...
And his name is John C.
I'm sure he's in there somewhere, but... I agree. And what to do? The Duke Tanas's men are still hunting away. They must think the Huron is there as well. The only place left is the forest's heart. That's where we should go today. With luck, we may finally locate our target. I get the feeling it's going to be a long day. Oh, God. I hope not. Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. We sadly lost Jill last time, but we earned 25,000 G, and we gained Devden. I see. That is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself. Okay. So, let us... I should be able to go to this. Let's make a steel bow. How much will it be to max out this weapon completely? Weight. Clarion, what does weight affect? Do you know? Like, is it good to have a lighter weapon or a more heavier weapon? Attack speed! Light is good. Okay, so you can bring it to the lightest it can be. This bow is gonna be 12,000. But you know what? Astrid is worth it. What should we name Astrid's bow? Chat, I'm leaving this to you. What should we name this bow? Noble?
Yes.
What should we name the bow?
The bow's name should be Cassian.
Cassian with a C or a K?
Hey, C.
C-A-S-S-I-A-N?
Yes.
Alright. Where did you get that name from?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm gonna trust you didn't accidentally give me a naughty word.
No, I don't think so.
What color should the bow be?
I say make it
Purple looks pretty cool.
purple. Looks fine, purple.
Blue also looks really cool.
I think blue fits it better.
Blue?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll give Cassian to Astrid. Convoy, give Gamble, chest key, keep the Night Ward. Give. Give. Convoy take. Okay, I guess not. Shop. Shop. Vaughn. Convoy, give, secret book. Okay. I don't know who I should give these boots to. Probably someone with not as superior movement. Why would I give it to Ike? That just kind of seems like a waste in my opinion. Break game? We got the servant! Commander Ike, a priest from Duke Tanas's villa insists on speaking with you. Yes, what is it? Master Mercenary, it is my understanding that you pursue Duke Tanas. I hear that you're searching the Serenes forest in hopes of catching him. And if I am, Duke Tanas's property borders on the forest, and he knows much of its layout. For quite some time now, he's been sending me men to the forest to look for any Hurons who may still live there. I see. So you're saying that his troops know the forest well. I too have been taken into the forest. You? Why take a priest? He thought the Hurons would make themselves known if a priest called to them. He's also taken dozens of chaste maidens and tried having them call to the Hurons as well. But he didn't find any, did he? No. And yet this time, the joy he expressed after paying such exorbitant price for the Serenes Royal, it was aberrant. It was not natural. The Duke has gone mad. To think that he would dare to defy the Apostle, if he be is damned. And here you stand. You're going to tell me what you remember about the forest, even though it means you're betraying Tanas, right? You read me too well. To begin with, the heart of the forest was divided into 3 large sections, maybe more. It was nearly colorless and difficult to see far. The muddy floor at our feet pulled at our feet, and the progress was slow. Many of our soldiers around me were afraid that they didn't bring enough supplies. They said a person would need them if he got lost, because getting out again would be no easy task. What can you tell me about Duke Tanas's forces? There are a lot of them. He had soldiers of every type. It was said that his mounted units and magic users were especially powerful. So at the very least, you should be prepared to deal with those 2 groups. Thank you. My parents, they both participated in the Serenes massacre. They're nearing the ends of their lives, but even now they lie awake at night and begged to the goddess for forgiveness. I became a priest in order to help my parents, but then I was assigned to work at Duke Jonas' villa. I knew of his terrible deeds, but his position as an imperial senator frightened me. I have been silent for far too long. Master Mercenary, you must rescue the Serenes youth, I beg of you. May the goddess guide your hand. Don't worry, I have no intention of letting that villain steal him from before my eyes. La la la, la 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 la, la la, la di da la la. Hey there, you. Do you have a minute? Oh, Captain, how are you today? It's Commander, not Captain. Well, you seem to be enjoying yourself. That's because the garden is so pretty. Devin loves all plants and flowers. How about you, Commander? They're alright, I suppose? That makes Devin rather sad. Alright is not a very strong feeling. It is boring. You should be more emotional, Commander. Even things you used to will show you something new if you look hard enough. And discoveries are exciting. That's what life is all about. At least that's what Devin thinks. Some disagree, and that makes Devin upset. I love Devin. He's amazing. You may be onto something. In Crimea, when my father was still alive, I think I was more open to such things, but now I just don't have the time. Honestly, all I can think about is defeating Dane. I have no energy left to spend on flowers. If you talk like that, you will never defeat Dane. What did you say? The war is new. If you are already so focused on preparations, you'll wear out before the fighting begins. Hold a minute! Well, alright. I'm building up some convos, but I still don't know who to talk to with who. Not yet, at least. Let's solve. Save. Alright, the Serenes Forest. I believe this is the place where we ended our search yesterday. I realized something a couple days ago. Even in this forest, you always know exactly where you are, don't you? How do you know that? I think it's the lack of color, but these woods are starting to look the same to me. Yes, that's a problem. Ike, we're approaching a large clearing. I think we should have the Apostle and some of the others wait here. Good idea. Even if we find the Huron today, there's no need for them to tramp through the forest with us. We're going to head deeper into the forest and continue the search. Please wait here. If we find the Huron, we'll send for you immediately. I understand. My Lord Ike, everyone, please be careful. We're counting on you. Sigrun, Tanith, may I trust the princess to your care? Of course. You've no need to worry. We'll protect her with our lives. Very well. Until later. Alright, chat. Oh god, it's Misty. Oh no, this isn't gonna...
Pokemon.
This isn't gonna bring
God.
the mist mechanic, is it? I hope not. I hate the mist mechanic, man. Alright, Grail Mercenaries, move out. Oh. Blah. Haven't you fools found my precious little bird yet? I've no doubt the poor thing is even now quivering with loneliness and cold. Ductanas, I've received word that the mercenaries who invaded your villa are in this forest. Blast. Those wretches. They're here to steal my bird. Their souls are black with greed and jealousy. Don't you love Fog of War? No! No. I have found Bleeding Incarnate, and I will not relinquish it. Only I, Duke Shadas, can appreciate its worth. Yes. I'm sure that's true, Your Grace. But what about the mercenaries? What should we do about them? Hunt them down like dogs! Let none of them leave this forest alive. They will not rob me of my prize. But your grace, they serve at the pleasure of the apostle herself. Striking them would be... Leave the apostle to me. I can deal with her once this is finished. All I need from you is silence and obedience. Is that clear? Yes, your grace. I beg your pardon. Oh, God. I hate the Duke. There they are! Do as Duke Oliver commanded! Slay them where they stand. Let none of the forest alive. Not man, woman, or child. Well, child. That's...
Stupid.
What looks stupid?
The Duke.
He does, doesn't he?
He has a very slappable face.
He's very fat. He indulges himself a little too much.
Yes.
Oh,
He
not
has a
the
very
Dukes.
slappable face.
Not the Duke's soldiers again. I think it's about time you put an end to these fools. Listen up, everyone. Let's end this here. Alright. Looks like we got a smaller squad this time. Okay. Let's check the map. I doubt there's any chests. Or anything of use. Is there any hidden items, Clarion? If not, it's a pretty small map. I'm just gonna assume that... Oh my god! That's not a small map at all! What the fuck? Talk about sectionated. Nothing cool, I don't think. Okay. So I'm actually gonna take away Volk. He's not gonna be useful at all. Let's bring in Devdin. Have fun! I don't know why you would say that. Okay.